and today I have another deck video for you guys. So before I get started, I do have that second channel that is up and going. That is where I make just general single player gaming content. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll leave a link down in the description below. I am going to be a bit more active on that channel just because like I have a lot of playthrough to sort of go over. As for Gwent, it's like because there are no like balance changes or any like hotfixes that happen, the meta was exactly pretty much the same, so I won't be uploading as much to this channel, but I will definitely still be playing Gwent for sure. I just hit pro rank today, so that was pretty cool. So this is the Radeyah Draug Northern Realms deck. I actually just found this deck on playgwent.com. I feel like I was not mentally prepared to create my own deck just because of like I just wasn't you know, feeling it up just for today. So I just sort of went and looked for a deck and I just sort of played it out to see how it would go, and it actually didn't turn up as bad. I did play this in the pro rank, so we did get to test it against some of the more, I wouldn't say meta, but like some of the decks you'll find most in the pro rank. So this obviously revolves around Draug. So there's a lot of cards here that you could say are changeable, some probably not so because of how kind of crucial they are to the deck. So you got sort of what I like to call Northern Realms' core, big three of Falabor, Philippa, and Bloody Baron. Prince Unsafe is part of it too, but you know, it's not as big of an impact as these three. These are the three cards that like you'd want to have in almost every Northern Realms deck. Some of it could be expendable, but like in just terms of power and control, these three just have it. So Draug is the main sort of the special, not the special, it's sort of the main attraction of this deck. And a bunch of these are pretty much a bunch of humans and a couple of cursed units. So going down the list here, we got Falabor, Blind Fury, and Bloody Baron, which obviously are the core three. This is a Radeyah deck, so we are going to see some Radeyah action here. The deck list had Prince Unsafe before, but then I decided to add in Mata just because, you know, you want to have cards that can sort of thin your deck a little bit. I know Pincer Maneuver does that very well, but Pincer Maneuver, if that's the only card, if that's the only thing that lets you draw from your deck outside of the regular drawing phase, then that's not good. I kind of prefer if you're able to have other means like cards themselves for you to be able to draw out of your deck, so that's why I added Mata. I thought about Royal Decree, but I think Mata is just a bit better because it's cheaper. 6 power is pretty nice, plus you give your opponent a 4 provision card that might not be a good combo card, so that is pretty good. You got the Visagard. Visagard is good for being able to get charges off on units. I thought about adding an Igni on this deck, but I think Igni is just a bit too expensive for me to work with, so I decided not to do that. But although you could actually use Visagard to line up units for Igni, but then the thing is Visagard has to stay alive for that to happen. If Visagard gets destroyed, then there's no sense doing it, and you can't really line up for Igni, and you kind of have to hope that your opponent is not aware of the power of the units on the field for Igni to destroy. But Visagard is still pretty good. Combo it with Stennis that can do boosting on your units. And also cards that do boosting like Kadwani Sergeant's one, Radeyah Knight in itself boosts Rodovid's Royal Guard. You know, the cards that for boosting just help power up Visagard even better. Next we got Vincent Mice. Vincent Mice is good for sort of lowering down those very high, very tall monsters. Like you'll see that Vincent Mice does pretty well on like Savola's Frightener. Greatly decreases its power. That essentially becomes a 12 for 6, which is a pretty good power swing. You can also use it like monsters also very well, like on an Eghern it becomes a 14 for 6 I believe, which is pretty good. So Vincent Mice is good for dealing with those very tall units that monsters and Syndicate have. So moving on, oh yeah, I forgot to mention Queen Adalia. Queen Adalia is mostly used for dealing with the Caravan Guard. You can't really have one without the other. Well, you can have Queen Adalia, but you'll probably use Queen Adalia, let's say like to make another engine maybe, if you want to make an extra Redanian Knight, or an extra siege engine if you need that extra damage, you know, stuff like that. So that's what Queen Adalia is there for. Boiling Oil is good for you to be able to damage an opponent, a unit from your opponent. So like, excuse me, I just said bitter. So yeah, Boiling Oil is good for that control aspect, being able to damage units on your side of the field, as if Philippa and Falabor don't do that already. But yeah. So next we got the Cursed Knight. Cursed Knight is good as like a turn 1 play, like on let's say round 1 if you have to go first, or on round 3 again if you have to go first. It's good for that. It's also good for dealing with statuses, so if you have any units that are afflicted with poison or bounty, Cursed Knight is good for being able to get rid of that as well. Next, you got a couple siege engines in the Bukero Ballista and Siege Tower. They were mostly fillers, honestly, but you know, they're good for that damage for the Ballista and Siege Tower to add that extra progressive boosting. Next, you got Radeyah Archer, which is a pretty decent engine for damaging your opponent. Again, could use it to line up if you were trying to play Igni on this. I would recommend not to. I mean, if you find a way to make it work, then definitely for sure, but I didn't try it. Radeyah Elite is a card that I made a change on. Radeyah Elite is good for that boost. Yes, if all the 4 armor is destroyed, it does have to reset itself. But in all honesty, for a 7 for 5 is pretty powerful. And honestly, I don't think the opponent would want to waste like damaging cards, like damage output cards on a card like the Radeyah Elite. They'd probably want to save it for more stronger units like, I don't know, Visegard. Probably Radeyah Archer is also a good one, but yeah, it's just a stable 6 really. Now are the 4 costs. Honestly, these are mostly fillers. Like Iron Falcon Infantry and Troubadour are there. Literally, the infantry requires the Troubadour for it to work. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen. So these are almost like mulligan cards for you to have. I mean, if you were to add a card there for them, you could get away with maybe adding a poor fucking infantry. I guess that's a thing, I guess. Yeah, there's that. But yeah, so this is sort of the 4 cards that we're going with at the moment. Radeyah Knight, of course, is good for that boost. You got Redovid's Royal Guard, always a reliable card, and giving it 2 armor as well, so you can use it with the Iron Falcon Infantry. You got the Ballista, which is a decent siege engine. That could be potential 6 for 4 if you manage to use its whole power, which is pretty good. Kaedweni Sergeant, good for that boosting, to boost up Visegard if you have to. And Iron Falcon Troubadour to armor up your Iron Falcon Infantry to get its barricade ability off. Cinchin Enchantress is always I've seen a lot of these in a lot of Radeyah style Northern Realms decks, and it's pretty good for that vitality actually. So it's good for 6 for 4 again, and the Erdenian Mauler for that too. So this was a pretty decent deck. Not the strongest in my opinion. Like I feel like it's not as fast paced as, let's say, Siege, of course. But the thing is, this deck has a bit more variety because Siege is like very reliant on siege engines to work out, and if the siege engine is destroyed, it slows down completely. This one has a bit more of a steady, consistent pacing. So yeah, that's the deck list for the Radeyah Draug. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel, and also check out the other channel if you guys want to see some single player RPG content. Right now I'm doing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and Final Fantasy 12 remastered on, Zodiac Age on the Nintendo Switch. So you guys go check that out if you guys want to see that, and other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'll take you over to the gameplay. I should have probably snuck an Igni in here, but considering what kind of deck this is, that's probably not the best idea. Wait, what was the hero power? Oh, sorry, the stratagem. Okay, so it was TA still. I don't have Visegard. Oh, come on, you two trade for each other? I hate it when that happens, but... I'll keep this. This is freaking Mystic Echo. Dang, this is gonna be insane. Alright, let's play this. It's probably gonna get moved by a trained hawk or something. Percival. Actually, wait, I could have used this thing's ability. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Vitality's not bad. I mean, it's either I progressively get the boost, or I get the boost instantly. Hawk or Smuggler? Literally does nothing, and that thing's gonna get killed, so I think I'm just gonna pass here. I mean, he definitely will try to push me, so... I honestly feel like I should sneak an Igni into like almost every deck that I play, in all honesty. I really should. I did get Draug though, so that's not bad. I need Queen Adalia for this thing. Interesting. Already? Yeah, not as confident in this deck. I mean, I just found it, so I thought I'd give it a try. Just because I've always been using scoia'tael just to get to the pro rank, and now that I'm actually here, it's... Okay, so he's committing. Okay, so, whoa, this is a commitment. So, great. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this. What the heck? My cards are very slow. I don't like it. See, if I had Igni, this would be so good right now. This is why I want to sneak in an Igni into like every deck that I make. Oh gosh. Philippa here's gonna be so bad. I mean, we could Falibor. Yeah, I'd rather Falibor here, actually. I know in terms of power, it doesn't do so much for us, but... So who... Oh, I need to draw Radeyah, right? Yeah, I think Radeyah needs to come out. So if I pincer maneuver Philippa... I mean, I could even also... Oh boy, there comes poison. So, okay, so if I Philippa, I want to strike this Hawker Smuggler. And then maybe draw a Dahlia and then use it to play a Caravan Vanguard. We'll have to skip out on Visigored for this game, unfortunately. Okay, so we're not too far behind, which isn't so bad. I don't care if you poison this thing, I don't need it. The only problem is the rest of my cards are boosting units. Except for the Draug, of course, which is for the Spectres. Is this the Weeping Willow? Yeah. Yeah, dealing with this is not going to be easy. Unless Radeyah might need to draw us the dagger. If Radeyah can draw us the dagger, this would be fine. fine by me. Although he's getting way too much power now. She still has the Great Oak, right? Maybe I play Stennis here. Okay, so let's say I play the Cadwenny Sergeant, right? So I'll be at 30, 32. I think Cadwenny Sergeant should be enough. Get rid of that. Boost. Yeah, it should be enough. Okay, so we still have Radeyah. But I don't know. The Great Oak's gonna be tough to deal with. This is why I always want to sneak like an Igni into a deck, in all honesty. Okay, so this is a good combo to keep. Wait, do I need anything else? I mean, we'll have to miss on Bloody Baron. We could have also shielded Prince Anseis with that armor. I mean, he's played his very massive combos. I don't know what he has left. Like, what other cards would he have left that I would find threatening? Definitely not that. So, this, wait. Oh, he hasn't played it. Oh, he's already played it. Okay, this can't be. Okay. That's fine. As long as it's boosted, that's really all that I care about. This thing got hyper boosted. I guess this is okay. We'll have Prince Anseis doing whatever he needs to do. It's gonna be tough. Okay, so he has... Okay. The Merliga's gonna hurt this. So do I just kill this? But this has more power. So it's either gonna be 15 to 25 or 27 to 20. So this gives us more of a power, but this also makes Merliga stronger. I'd rather have the Merliga not get more powerful than it actually already is. I don't think this is enough. Oh wait, doesn't... Oh wait, do you not even have Merliga at this point? Or, wait, Great Oak, not Merliga? This might not, yeah, no, this won't be enough. Especially if that last card is Great Oak. It won't be enough. I think he beats me by 1 point. Ooh. Oh, it's a draw? Ah. Oh. See, this is why I like sneaking Igni into my decks. We go second this time at least. Don't need 2 boosters at once. Yeah, Redanian Archer here is not so bad. Got plenty of coin to go around though. Is this a 4? It's a 4. Okay, we will use... Actually, we'll play with Radeyah's Royal Guard here first. You know, that I think about it, what if I can try and sneak an Igni in here? I could play Visagird with the hero power, and then I could use Pincer Maneuver with it to draw an Igni, and then have Igni just blast whatever's coming. Yeah, maybe I will give that a shot. Okay. I mean, there's not much I can do with that at that moment. Tech. So that bounty Graydon's still a thing. As of course, Saul. Freaking Saul, man. Alright, I actually do know a guy named Saul. Well, I mean, if it's gonna die, then might as well outlive its let itself use up. I mean, if you play fit, he's gonna play a unit. Yeah, never mind. That's cool. Good thing you stopped yourself at 5. So it's probably gonna be a pass here. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a pass here. So I don't think he's gonna pass for sure. No way he passes. Yeah, Carol Ballista here is fine. Imka, oh gosh. I have no way of dealing with cards that like give this much coinage. Azar Javed. Yeah, of course he's definitely gonna pay for the 2. Yeah. It really makes sense. I have no idea how I'm gonna deal with this. I really have no idea. But I have to think of something. Into some Vola, yeah. Great. I mean, I can try and get a boost with Radeyah. Or I can draw out another unit. I can play Prince Stannis to, but it might get out. But I think Graydon might come out with this. Actually, that's fine. I thought about Curse Scroll, but I was like, nah, I'd rather just get the Magic Lab done and over with. I'm not gonna have that many humans for Draug, which is unfortunate. Unless I expend my hero power. Philippa. Okay, I mean, I guess he takes the Siege Tower. At least it's not Radeyah. At least it's not Radeyah. My last card is so crappy too. Oh boy. Do I have to do this now? I think I do. I don't have a choice. I really don't have a choice. As much as I hated to do that, I don't think I had a choice there. Syndicate's still a tough faction to play against, even though not a lot of people play it. So will Visigood here be enough? I don't know. So Visigood goes up to 37. We can ping 1. Wait, no, Visigood should be enough, right? Yeah, it should be enough. The only problem is he still has Graydon. I still have Graydon to deal with, so I don't know how I'm gonna deal with Graydon yet. If there's even any way for me. I mean, I have the Bloody Baron, yes, but if he makes Graydon his last play, then I can't do anything about that. Interesting. I needed Falabor or Philippa. I'm without some of my more powerful cards, unfortunately. Oh well, that's fine. He does have advantage, though. He does have last say, so... Is this what you're gonna use Graydon on? I might actually do this. Because I might as well make as much use as I can with this guy at this point. If this gets hit with Graydon, it's fine. I can always bounty it. Or sorry, I can always reset Graydon. Now that I think about it, maybe I should have saved Visigurd and played Vincent Mice on that Sabolas Frightener instead. Visigurd, I think, provides more value here than Vincent. Yeah, I think I messed up on that play too. Dang, that sucks. That sucks. You walled Bersodi? Ouch. Yeah, I don't think I have a chance of winning this one. Is he thinking about wildcard already? I mean, I needed to get it out of the way, so... Morale's a big one. Yeah. So what are those last two cards? That's what I want to know. Oh, here it comes. Oh, he uses it on Eavesdrop. Okay. So what are Vivaldi Bank? Okay, yeah, he's stacking up so much on coinage. Yeah, that's pretty brutal, actually. Yeah, not having Fallible or Philippa was kind of brutal. This deck doesn't, I mean, other than Pincer Maneuver itself, it doesn't have any other opportunities for draw. So, I really should implement that. Wait, is that gonna be enough? Yeah, wait. No, I think it will be. Yeah, no, it will be enough. Wait, no, but if he uses Graydon, he gets the points off. Okay, if you do Tribute, you're gonna go up to 4. Ooh, wait. Oh, it is enough. Dang. Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Sure, that's fair.